There's a world beyond what our eyes can see, and you're about to dive into its secrets. I've got a message for you, straight from the stars, and it's going to blow your mind. This isn't just chit-chat, it's serious stuff. Everything in life, even the small moments, means something big. So, tune in, because what I'm about to tell you is huge. You've got a secret in your family, and it's not the usual kind. You're not just your parents' kid. You're part of something way bigger. You come from a starry ancestor, a real-life celestial being. This isn't make-believe. Your family tree has roots that reach up to the stars, back to a time when heaven and earth were like neighbors, and magical beings were as real as you and me, doing incredible things right here. Back then, the divine was just a heartbeat away. Having a superhero ancestor, not the kind you see in movies, but even cooler because they were from the stars, packed with incredible powers, wisdom that could solve any problem, and a heart so full of love it could light up the darkest night. This superstar wasn't just passing by Earth, they were its guardian angel, teaching people, spreading kindness, and being the kind of friend everyone wished they had. Though they belonged to the sky, they made Earth feel like home for a while. But like all good things, their time here ended, and they had to zip back to their cosmic address, leaving behind a legacy that was more precious than any treasure. This legacy wasn't just in the stories they told or the wisdom they shared, it was in their blood, through a child born from both heaven and earth. This kid was the first of a special line, mixing starlight and earth dust in their veins. This might sound like a fairy tale, but it's got a hint of those first few pages of the Bible, where it talks about beginnings and origins. It's a reminder that sometimes our roots reach further than we think, connecting us to the stars and teaching us that we're part of a much bigger, more magical story. The very first person Adam made to look just like the big boss upstairs. He's like the first page in our family album, and he's got this special thing called the divine spark, kind of like a superhero gene, but way cooler. This wasn't just any spark, it was like carrying a piece of the stars in your pocket. Next up, we have Moses. Think of him as the ultimate leader with a direct hotline to the divine. He was like a friend to the skies, given the massive task of leading an epic escape and bringing down rules straight from the cloud. Moses had the same starry spark as Adam, using it to light up the path to freedom and fairness for his crew. Then we roll out the red carpet for Jesus. He's not just carrying the spark, he is the spark. Imagine the divine deciding to take a stroll on earth, not just for a visit, but to do the ultimate heroic act. His sacrifice was like pouring out the purest, most powerful love potion to save everyone. Now, get this, that incredible lineage, that's your crew. You're not just the kid next door, you're part of this blockbuster story with Adam, Moses, and Jesus. You've got that same cosmic spark, that divine vibe running through your veins. This family secret has been like a hidden treasure, packed with not just any blood, but a blend of starlight and mighty power. It's like being part of an exclusive club that's had a hand in shaping the big story of us all. But here's the twist, having this celestial spark is like holding a double-edged sword. It's a gift that lights up your path, showing you're part of something massive, but it's also a magnet for some serious spotlight, and not always the good kind. It's about learning to shine bright while keeping the shadows at bay. So, here's the deal, when you were just a kid, your family had this massive secret, like superhero level massive, but they didn't tell you. They wanted you to have a chill, normal childhood, not bogged down by the heavy stuff that comes with being part of a super special family line. Yep, believe it or not, you're straight up related to some top-tier divine VIPs. But remember, having this cool background isn't a free pass to strut around. Staying humble is key. Now's the time you get to know the real story. Not because it's some hush-hush family gossip, but because it's something big we all kind of forgot. You're not just anybody, you've got star power running through your veins, part of a lineage that's been around, making waves and changing the game since forever. But here's the thing, knowing this, that you've got this epic, universe-level backing means you've got some serious power at your fingertips. Power to dream big, to make those dreams real, and to be a force of good. Just heads up though, this kind of power can draw some unwanted attention, like the kind of trouble you'd rather not deal with. But don't sweat it, you're not rolling solo. Your squad, both here and up above, has got your back. Trust in that. Trust in you, because you're here to make a difference. Now's the time to fully step into who you are, to rock that inner light and use it to light up the world. The world needs your kindness, your smarts, and your courage. You're a part of something way bigger, a beacon in the sometimes gloomy world. So light it up and never dim your shine, because you were born for this. All right, feeling all this? Let's take it up a notch. Let's link up in a massive, cosmic level group chat with the big boss. Dear big boss up in the sky, it's us coming together, feeling all proud and grateful for this wild, wonderful connection we've got. We're rolling deep with some pretty legendary family vibes here, carrying that spark you lit within us from day one. All right, team, here's the scoop. We're part of this epic, super old family tree that's been a big deal for like forever. We're super grateful for this wild gift and all the cool stuff like being smart and strong that comes with it. But it's not all fun and games. We've got a big job to do with it too. So we're asking for a bit of help to make sure we're using our superpowers in the best way. We want to channel our inner Abraham, who never backed down, Moses, who was brave enough to lead and face anything, and Jesus, who loved more than anyone could imagine. We hope to light up the dark just like they did, using our gifts to spread kindness and smarts around. We're not on this adventure alone. We've got our family, all the heroes who came before us, and most importantly, the big boss in the sky with us. We're dialing in for some divine guidance, a shield and a push in the right direction. We're putting our trust in the big boss and in ourselves too, knowing we've got the skills to make our own way and sprinkle some goodness in the world. We're all in, ready to embrace our family superpowers. We're asking for the wisdom to use our powers in the best way, the courage to glow bright and fearless, and the strength to jump over any hurdles. As we look toward 2024, word on the street is that some challenges are heading our way. But we're keeping our cool because we know we've got the best backup. With a little bit of that starry essence and some backup from the skies, we're set to tackle anything. We're sending up a big wish for peace, joy, and lots of love to overflow in our lives. We're on the hunt for answers and some clarity, ready to tackle any puzzles with a little celestial nudge. Show your support by giving super thanks up to $20.